Power Book 2 Ghost Season 3, hopefully your girl Diana Tejada has learned from her mistakes from last season. We know she had a lot of different actions that caused a lot of consequences. So we're definitely going to talk about what's next for her character in Season 3. And man, it's looking like she wanted all the smoke. Stay tuned.
Girl, if you're a black girl, do your thing.
I don't like talking to y'all because y'all always trying to find something. Y'all always trying to find something, very much something. Y'all always trying to find something to talk about.
Who was that?
It's Zeke's agent, if you must know. He's blowing me up. I gotta take this.
You can't ignore what we have together, Nene.
You would know that I mean what I say, and I don't play games.
I'm looking for the birth certificate of Ezekiel Cross, 2002. What do you mean, not in that year? Ma, you got a minute? We need to talk.
What do you need now? I gotta go.
Whatever. Where were all y'all today?
Where did you go today, D?
I went to Zeke's game, like I said.
I didn't see y'all there.
Who you go with?
Bet she went with Tariq.
His professor lied on him and everybody knows it.
Carrie?
Yeah.
How do you know so much about what's going on with Tariq's trial?
I know a lot of things. First, I know Kane sugared the coke that our supply.
It's like that, D?
Yeah.
Zeke, please. I think you need to stay.
Yeah, Zeke. She can't let you leave. You're her whole plan to get out the life.
I'm lying? Pretending to go to Zeke's game when I know you went to Tariq's trial, just like I know you was him, and that's why your ass ran up there like a groupie.
I knew you was gonna let that nigga hit. Tariq?
How about the fact that you some dude named Dante?
Wait.
I mean, Zeke's dad.
That wasn't my dad. Right, auntie?
Jesus Christ, Zeke, what the That ain't your auntie. That's your mother.
It's the wrong year. So he's your oldest son, not me?
Zeke, you're not 19. You're 23. You've been lying to us our whole lives. I hope you had a good enough reason.
We gotta make sure Diana does not look into that real bag, right? It gives her plausible deniability.
Promise me, do not look in the bag, right?
I won't.
Di, promise me.
Drew, I said I won't, okay?
Entonces, dime lo que viste en la bolsa.
So everyone thinks I'm the untrustworthy one, right? A snitch, puppy?
Hey, how I look? Dun, 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 dun. Like a damn snitch. Look like you about ready to go tell on somebody right damn now.
Copy their bank accounts. Some are for Zeke, me, Drew, Kane.
Make sure you and your brother stay here. Don't go out for anything.
Ma, Poppy, come look at this.
Shot dead at his penthouse earlier this evening. The NYPD is working with the DEA. No further details are available. We will bring you live updates as...
Anybody hear from Zeke?
I haven't.
That your son, Ezekiel Cross, is dead.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love power, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today we're going to be talking about Power Book 2 Ghost Season 3. What's next for your girl, Diana Tejada? You already know we had to talk about Diana and the things that she's done and what's next for her character. So I want you guys to leave those early predictions. Follow the playlist. I've been breaking down, numerous of characters. We talked about Tariq, Kane, Effie. We talked about characters in Power Book 3, Raising Kanan as well. So just follow the playlist. Continue to keep yourself updated on all the latest Power Universe news. I will continue to break down these characters, give you guys those early predictions, especially since we are not going to be having no Power on TV for a while. So just stay tuned for the videos. I will just be dropping them throughout this month, next month, and I guess up until these shows return. But let's talk about your girl, man, Diana Tejada, aka Dirty Diana. And let's just be honest, and I've told you guys this in the past, in my opinion, I believe that Diana had the biggest character development in Season 2 of Power Book 2 Ghost. She set up a lot of different things, man, a lot of different things. And we know her actions they had a lot of bad consequences. Even though in her heart, she was feeling like some of the things that she was doing was good, even though she thought that for some of the things, we know it was still bad consequences. As far as letting Lorenzo out, that was a big one. We know she tried her hardest to make sure he had the lawyers, Davis McLean, Cooper Saxe, and she set up that whole play to help her father come home. That changed the whole landscape of this story. Having Lorenzo back and seeing that Monet was trying to, protect this secret from the family that Zeke was her true son and that she was getting her cheeks clapped by Dante Spears back in the day, aka Mecca, the GOAT of global snitching, right? Now, ever since we saw Diana and Monet's relationship, it definitely seemed like Monet wanted Diana to be a part of the game. We know Diana never wanted to be a part of this for real. She wanted to go to school and she wanted to do exactly what Zeke was doing, right? She wanted to be just like that, but Monet was not having it. So Diana, she did exactly what her mom told her to do. And even though Diana had some good ideas, it always seemed like Monet will put her down. Every time, I mean, you can go back to season 1. Every time Diana would do something that was solid, Monet would be like, nah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't having it or whatever. Really not just giving her the props that she felt like she deserved. So we get into season 2, and of course, all that frustration is continuing to build up in Diana's heart. We know once Diana found out the truth about Monet and Mecca, she tried to have a conversation with her. That's why I put that clip in there at the beginning of this video. Diana, knowing this information, she wanted to talk to Monet before the whole dinner scene. So if you go back to that, I believe it was episode 8, season 2, Power Book 2 Ghosts. Diana tried to talk to Monet. Monet told her, look, I got some things to do. Now, what do you want? So that response kind of pissed Diana off. And Diana was like, okay, screw it. I ain't got to tell you nothing then. So that's why we saw at the family dinner once everybody was coming at Diana. Diana said, you know what? Since everybody wants to come at me, Kane and Monet, they want to talk about what I am doing with Tariq and this and that. How do I know all this information? She didn't like how she was, being disrespected in her perspective. So she decided to lash out. And we already know when Diana lashed out, it was straight headshots, y'all. She was going for headshots and she was connecting. She was not playing around. And Monet did not see this coming. This was, in my opinion, the biggest moment in season 2 of Power Book 2 Ghosts. I mean, that family dinner was straight up crazy in the way that Diana went off. Monet was pissed off. I mean, it was all over the place, but I know a lot of people were saying like, man, Diana just gave up all this information. But at the end of the day, that scene would never have been that scene if Diana didn't do what she did. And I can understand, Diana doing what she did. Yes, it is some consequences. And I've talked about this in the past. Her exposing all that information the way she did, it created all types of different things, right? And we saw some of those consequences by the end of the season. And, a lot of people, they blame Diana. They said, Diana, she's the reason why Zeke is not here. That's why she made that TikTok video or whatever, talking about it. But a lot of people blames Diana for what has happened. As I told you guys already, yes, she went off and that was great to see. You know what I'm saying? I would not take that away for nothing. That was must-see TV. But even though it happened the way it happened, Diana's actions, created some bad consequences for what was to come. Now, we know Zeke is not here anymore. That was one of the consequences that the fans talk about, right? Now, yes, Zeke was taken out by other actions that happened after the whole family dinner, which we're going to talk about right after this. But as I told you guys, Diana putting this information out there, whether she thought it was right or wrong, the way that she did it created all this. Some say Monet is the one to blame. Some say she probably should have just told the truth about Zeke a long time ago. And, maybe that would have changed the landscape of everything. I mean, it is a lot of what ifs, right? It's a lot of what ifs. I mean, if Diana would have never said this, of course, it would have been a different outcome. If Monet would have told the truth about this, it would have been a different outcome. I mean, at the end of the day, it is a lot of what ifs. We got what we got. And I look at it as if, I am that person. If I'm in, Monet's shoes, in my heart, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking that, man, I probably could have did better. I probably could have prevented all this. I will be blaming myself for real if I'm Monet. Even though Diana did expose the truth and everything played out the way it played out, deep down inside, I would blame myself. Like, man, I really messed up with my kids. Like, I should have had better decisions, right? Now, if I'm in Diana's shoes, I will blame myself as well. Like, man, if I did shut up my damn mouth, a lot of stuff would have never had happened. Yes, my mom, she made some decisions, but man, all I had to do was shut my mouth. And even after all this stuff with the family dinner, I continued to open my mouth. And that's what we're going to get into when we're talking about Diana, the bag, and Tariq. And man, what a hell of a game plan, in my opinion, from your boy Tariq. Now, we know Diana believes she can plot and plan behind Tariq's back, and she's able to get away with it without anyone really noticing her, right? Tariq has already mentioned this. He's mentioned this to Drew, telling him, don't nobody really be watching Diana. He understands this, especially after finding out that Diana and Drew went behind his back, took the drugs from the stash. I mean, he knows what time it is when we talking about Diana, right? He's been noticing this since season 1, especially with her going behind his back, taking his gun and stuff like that, watching his every move. And not just Diana, we talking about Cane as well, plotting and planning on him. All the things Cane has done has pretty much caused the majority of the problems that we saw in season 2, right? So in my opinion, I believe Tariq is taking this all in. It's like, man, I really was trying to do some good business with the Tejada family, but they keep going behind my back, plotting and planning, messing everything up. And it seems like every time I'm doing good, I get screwed over by one of them. And I won't be surprised if Tariq is feeling like, man, I ain't going for this anymore. I am not about to allow this to happen. So the whole game plan with the bags by telling Drew to make sure Diana does not look into the bag. We all know Diana is going to look in that bag, right? We know this. I already told you guys. I'm not even mad that she looked in the bag. Hell, if I had the bag, I probably would have looked in it myself. But the thing is, it ain't just looking in the bag. It's telling what's in it. That's what Diana is going to struggle with. Tariq knows this. This girl right here, she cannot hold it in. She's going to tell someone, right? She's going to tell someone. So when Drew tells her, look, promise me that you won't look into the bag, she can't even promise him. You know what I'm saying? She can't even do that because she knows when that pressure gets put on, she's going to open up her mouth. The same thing she's been doing all series long. And that's exactly what she did by letting Lorenzo know what was in the bag. Now Lorenzo feels like he needs to go and catch Mecca slipping, right? Now, even though Tariq did this, Tariq probably doesn't know that, you know, Zeke is going to die from all this. You know what I'm saying? He probably is thinking like, man, if Diana does look into the bag, give up information, it can compromise a lot of different things. But more importantly, if Tariq does want to get payback on the Tejada family, he should know that this could start to mess the family up that much more. I mean, there was already going through it in season 2, but by him doing this, giving Diana that power, knowing that she was going to give up that intel, knowing that it was going to cause a ripple effect, and we saw it. Zeke ain't here no more. And on top of that, this is just the beginning, right? This is just the beginning of that ripple effect. In season 3, we're going to see more of it because Monet is going to be very, very upset about this. And I want to know how long they're going to go with this whole secret because Lorenzo knows what he went out there and did. And of course, we know your girl, Dirty Diana, she's going to find out because Diana, that is what she does. She finds out the truth, all the secrets. And she knows she gave up that intel to Lorenzo. So I can see in season 3, she asking him like, man, so where did you go? I mean, the look on Lorenzo's face was telling us that he done did something. And once Monet explains to the family that Zeke is not here anymore, that's going to make the dude flip. He is going to flip. So this is why I made the video about Lorenzo. What is Lorenzo going to do? How long will he hold on to this secret? Now, in the perfect world, Lorenzo will come out and just tell the truth, right? In the perfect world, Monet would have told everybody the truth about Zeke a long time ago, right? But that's not going to happen in my opinion. You already know how they're going to do. They're going to build up on this secret. Most likely, Diana's going to find out because she always puts the clues together like Blue's Clues. She's going to be on her Scooby-Doo once again this season. She's going to find out what really happened. And the question is, when she does find out, and that's if she does, but I think she is, when that does happen, will Diana say, you know what? I got to protect my poppy. You know what I'm saying? I got to protect Lorenzo. We know Diana was the one that helped him get out. They have a strong connection, right? We know that father and daughter relationship between the two is like no other. And I don't believe Diana is willing to break that bond. But then again, we just never know. We talking about Dirty Diana here, y'all. What have she done in the past? What has she shown us in the past? She is liable, and she will open up that mouth if you put the right amount of pressure on her. And on top of that, Diana may feel a different type of way when she learns about Zeke, right? Because she knows Zeke was her brother, and Lorenzo doing this, Diana can be like, screw all that. I ain't protecting nobody. That was my brother. I'm letting people know. But like I said, I'm just going off Diana's history, what she's done in the past. This is why I cannot wait to see the outcome of this whole storyline. But I definitely see that whole family secret storyline being built up. Then eventually it comes out, and it has the potential to break down the Tejada family that much more. As far as season 3, I think what's next for Diana is this. She needs to be a lot more smarter on where and when she talks. You know what I'm saying? She needs to keep that composure and don't react based off your emotions. We know in season 2, man, you know, all those emotions and anger got built up and she went crazy. She went crazy and we saw the consequences of her actions. This time around, Diana needs to move a little bit more smarter, and at the same time, she cannot continue to be making these sneaky moves on Tariq, thinking that Tariq is just going to sit there and not do anything. Are you crazy? Do you honestly believe that you can keep plotting and planning on him and you know what I'm saying, or thinking nothing is going to happen? That there's going to be no type of consequences because you sneaking around his back doing it. It's not going to happen. And when you actually think about it, your girl Diana, she just may hold all the truths in because she's probably going to be like, man, if I would have just shut it up in the first place, that means Lorenzo would have never went out there and did what he did. So I can't tell nobody nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing because if I do that, Monet gonna be on me, the family gonna be pissed off at me, and I'm pretty much gonna be screwed. So we're definitely gonna find out in season 3 what your girl Diana's gonna be on. Like I told you, she just needs to learn from everything that she's done in the past and just move a little bit more smarter than she's done before. But I'm telling y'all, man, this girl definitely had the biggest character development in season 2. So in season 3, I'm definitely looking to see more of her character and what she's going to bring to the table. And her and Effie, when Effie finds out that Tariq clapped her cheeks, I want to know how Effie's going to respond to Diana because Effie told her to stay away. And y'all know when Effie tell you to stay away, what may happen if you keep sticking around. She don't be playing around, right? So that is something else that I want to see. But you guys, you leave your early predictions down below. You let me know what you think about your girl, Dirty Diana. Was it her fault? Because I know a lot of y'all saying, man, it was Diana's fault, man. All she had to do was shut her mouth. Of course, y'all know it got to be getting to her if she made a little TikTok video talking about it or whatever. But it's all fun and games. You know, it's all love. We all love the show. So I cannot wait to see the outcome of these different storylines. But thank you guys for all the love, all the support. I will continue to break down more characters of the Power Universe. We're going to continue to break it down and get ready for these shows to return. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.